Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the attack on Zalissia as we continue with the Shield of Kiev campaign. So in the last battle we took relatively light losses, extremely light losses really, considering that, what was it, 3 casualties, 2 of them KIA. So, yeah, no vehicles lost. There was one of our uploads that were damaged, but other than that we're good to go. So, we now are aware of a number of Russian units in the area. Namely, there's a Russian, I'm going to go with BTR, IFV, we'll just call them IFVs for the time being, I always forget which model they are. So we have an IFV here, IFV here. This road is ridiculously open, so I'm going to expect there to be some kind of armoured resistance down there. Looking at the road, looky. Right, so we have barriers here. That is going to obstruct my movement there. It would obstruct the enemies as well, so that's good. Okay, so we are going to turn the trees on. There we go, get a clearer view of the battlefield. So, we do have the option of moving through the forest then, which we shall do, most certainly. Okay. There we go. Now, we do have these eagles. I'm going to need these eagles on point, really. As I am going to be under threat from the enemy air. Right, I'll have you... just have you bad there. Okay. Now, we do have the oplot over here. I really don't know if it's worth having an oplot over here. I mean, obviously it does present a really good strategic, well, tactical advantage having a main battle tank over there. But the thing is, this is wide open ground, and I'm ideally going to have 2 oplots to cover the road here. I could have another 2 over here, so that's already all of my oplots being used up on the road. I'd like to have an oplot in the centre here, just to push up with infantry to these tree line. Now, if I know this game, there's probably going to be a sniper in one of these buildings. Most likely all of them, or none of them. It's just how this game tends to roll like that. It's a bit of a dick. So, we have infantry in here, okay. Now, these buildings over here do present a really nice avenue of advance. I think I'd much rather advance on this side. Of course, we will have the cover of the houses. There's a potential for the enemy to be in these buildings. But if I can move up just with the infantry, possibly have the IFV behind them some distance away in cover, or as much cover as possible, then at least can try and support them like so. Okay. And again, we do have an eagle over here, but I will have that one move up. Righto, so we're going to have these guys acquire, so they're going to acquire another rocket launcher, have them... yeah. Probably don't need to carry that many AT rockets. But the thing is, once the infantry are out, they're going to be out for a long time. I'd rather not be messing about. And we do have the Corsair ATGM here. This is a fantastic platform. I'm going to grab all the ATGMs here. Yeah, that's 13 there. There we go. Yeah, there wasn't really much point to doing that. Oh well. I'll just take 2 of them. At least then they have something in case something gets close. So they will move into this building to the 2nd floor and set up as a AT position. We do have the MG here. The MGs will be quite nice once we move up to these buildings over here. I'm not really going to push the centre due to the fact I am almost certain that there's going to be some arsehole with a sniper rifle, which will ruin my day. So we're going to have these guys basically move on up to about there. There we go. Overwatch over there. Okay, so that's that sorted. Now we do have these vehicles here. There's quite a lot of vehicles here. I don't really want them heading down this way. Skip ATGM. Your current RPO. The RPOs don't really have much range. I do need an ATGM team over here. Something would be quite nice in the woods over here. In fact, I do have another Corsair ATGM over here. So I think I'll take that. I'll grab those. And they may have to be on foot for the time being, but it's worth it to have them over here. Okay. What we'll do then is we'll have these teams dismount. Just grab another AT rocket launcher. And just grab another RPG. Right. So we'll have you out of the vehicle. And we'll have you basically assault up to here. I'd like to see what's going on with the road. I'll have an infantry team move along the other side of the road as well. There we go. These guys can keep on moving down here, just basically clearing this road as much as possible. And I would like to try and make a move over here. If I can gain a position on top of this warehouse, that will be quite nice. There are the warehouses over here, which will make that difficult, but if I can achieve this position here, we can try to lock it down, or at least sight the enemy. And with that I can put the ATGM team in one of these vehicles. There we go, they're not walking at least now. Okay. I'll move these vehicles out over here. There we go. The issue is the enemy will have air support, so I need to be extremely careful. There we go. I'll have this out here. And hopefully you'll be able to take a shot with that. Now, I do have this vehicle here, which I will use to suppress this position. So what I'll do first off is I'll have it target this building here. Oh, no, can't quite get it in there. Okay, so we'll change tactics, we'll move over here then instead. Oopsie. Right, have that vehicle there. Right, there we go. So I want you to fire on that position for about 30 seconds and we'll have that move up. It's a lot of support in this vehicle here, so we'll have that travel down here. And support that advance. We do have an automatic grenade launcher in there, as well as a MG team. And I'm keen to see them put to use. Right, you have all orders. There is an artillery observation vehicle over here. That's something to bear in mind. Okay. It does have the HQ here, Mortar Battery Headquarters. Okay. I think it would be... where to put them? Possibly here, actually. I mean, that building does offer... well, it's not the greatest amount of sight, but it does offer some. Okay. Now where to move these units. I think I'll have them in reserve in the center. Right. Give an ATGM. 1 second. Okay. These vehicles will act as a reserve as well. Over here. There we go. There we go. Could have one of the vehicles. We do have a forward observer team here, actually. Okay. Right, so I'll have the forward observers come out here, actually. I will arm them with a rocket launcher. In fact, 2 of them. I like everybody to have some kind of AT weapon available to them. It's honestly a good way to go about things. Alright, I'll have them move up to there. Hopefully they'll be able to spot something from that location. Okay. Now these tanks. I'll get a forward observer team in here as well. It's definitely worthwhile. Okay. Open up. Open up. And the other upload. Open up. Okay. Now, I think I will take that other upload. I'll have it over here just to support the advance. And open up. There we go. So that's everything deployed. We'll have to see how we get on now. We do have another observation team. Oh, this is the air controller team. Okay. They could do with being in here. I mean, I should be able to push them up to a building over there. I'll have them in here for them for the time being. We'll move that vehicle there. We need to secure, like, one of these buildings here. Ideally, that building would be fantastic. The high ground would be even better for the air controller team. So we can try to take the high ground. It might be a worthwhile objective. We'll begin. There we go, shots out. Okay, so far so good. The road is locked down. That sounds like a sniper rifle. Yes, that definitely sounds like a sniper rifle. That definitely sounds like a sniper rifle. I swear I heard something like that then. Let's go back. Alright, listen. No. Just listen out for the time being. That's definitely a sniper rifle. Yep, there we go. That's coming from this position over here. Right. Yeah, see. Are you trying to hit him? If you are, I need to get him inside ASAP. Okay. In you go, my friend. We'll have you batten up as well. I don't want my commanders being sniped out of their tanks. That would be less than good. Okay. You'll do. Just a little bit. Then at least we can get a position to fire on that building. Okay, had that reversed a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'll have these advance a little bit. Forest is going okay. That's what I like to see. Actually, I'll just keep you back here for the time being. And look forward. Now we do have artillery and air support. We do need to get our air controllers into position to actually make use of them, however. Right. Yep, see? Oh, hello. Have we spotted the sniper? Indeed we have. Hello there, my friend. You're about to have a bad day. Who spotted that? You did. Please fire on him. Well, we are aware the sniper is in this position now, so we can't fire. That's small arms fire? Oh. Most definitely from this position over here. Right, we're under fire all over. I'd say that'd be a sniper. Oh, right, never mind. Okay. Casualty, casualty. Looked like it came from over here. No. Is it this house here? Right, that was from there. It's one of these houses. I'm going to say it's probably that house. There's a casualty already. Right, not good. Right, it's a good thing I moved them up in the vehicles there. Okay. Right, that sniper is still in action. Yep, he's firing on that vehicle. Okay. Oh, right, you spotted him. Oh, you spotted both of them. Okay, so there's two snipers. Right. So we have a sniper over here. There we go. Headquarters, apparently. And we have you there. Right then. So we now know what is sniping at us. It would possibly be worth it to potentially blow a hole in this wall, and then maybe drive something at full speed to try and gain that position. Be a hell of a risk, But it's one of those things where it could potentially pay off, but I'll take it easy and do it properly. Right, so you're probably going to die. Yep, aiming and rotating. So they'll die in the following. Right, fire out. Okay, is he down? That looks like he's down, or he tripped. That looked fairly painful. But that's the sniper taken out, so at least we've removed some of that ability to see what I'm doing. Okay, you... Oh, okay. Right, have this vehicle just move up there trying to overwatch. I could put some smoke out, actually, which would probably help considerably, but it would obscure my vision over here. So what we'll do then is... In fact... have this move up to there. And then we'll open fire on that position. I really think it might be that building there. It seems more than likely. Could even be up here. That's the thing, I don't know. So I'll not waste precious ammunition. I don't like having the HQ tank up there, but not much I can do about it. Okay. This is over there. We'll have this vehicle fire in that position there. It's about there. Nah. Well, in fact, I'll hold off then. Clear target. I mean, I might be able to make it over here if I perhaps use artillery to smoke that area. That's a possibility. Mortars. Okay. That line there, all free. Smoke. Go for a... medium? Go for immediate. If I can get some smoke out there, that will help out. Okay, that vehicle is getting up into a position now. You are moving up. I'll have you quick move. There we go. So I don't feel comfortable moving my infantry squads as of yet in this position. Right, so I'm going to tell them to cancel that and just quickly run to that wall there for the time being. Okay. We'll probably reacquire that sniper at some point. If not, I can't find the building. I know it is. Oh. That did not last long. Ouch. Ouch. Right, so we know where that small arms fire was coming from, so that was some MG fire. Oh, you were not spotted there long, were you, my friend? No, sir. And dead. Most definitely. Right, this is good. This is very good. Okay, so far so good. I mean, we have taken some casualties, but there wasn't much I could do about that. At least we now know where the enemy sniper is. I think I'm going to have that tank advance over to here. Or possibly to this position here. And then at least, there's safety in numbers, really. That's what I'm thinking here. But no, I need to have it cover. Okay. Right, so fire in that position there, I'll have that for about a minute. You can fire on that building there for about a minute. There we go. Okay, so with that down, I feel somewhat better. So I'd like to salt into that building there. Okay. First floor here. Just to begin with. In fact, we'll go with the second... No, we'll go with the first floor. That's the safest route. Okay. Move that vehicle up there. There we go. Now, I would like to try and make a go at that position there with the infantry. Right. Hopefully good helping of cannon rounds should clear that sniper out of that position there. Okay. Right, the rest of the team's moving up now. Our tank's moving up. Okay, lovely. So once that smoke arrives, then I can try to move a APC up there. And ideally, if I can get a infantry squad into this position here, even just into that position there, we could try and use it as an ambush position, or in here as well, spotting position, that sort of thing. It's places like this that I don't like, and these trees as well. We are aware that there is an enemy vehicle here. There's potentially an enemy vehicle here, so we will have to be very careful when we advance up there. There's more than likely enemy positions or vehicles along that road there, so we do have to take a lot of care in these things. I'm going to move this here just so he's in a potentially better spot. Okay, I can move over there. I can move over there. So we have a lot over here. Okay, this tank can move up. And there we go. Right, hopefully that sniper is down. Love the dust trail. Okay. It hasn't died yet, so I'm gonna say it's okay for now. The AI is a sneaky arsehole and will usually wait. So we'll see then. Right, I probably should have waited a little bit longer for that. And they would have had increased accuracy, but hey, it's close enough, right? Yeah, I mean, if that was there, then it would be close, but hey. Right then, so we are coming towards the end of the first episode of the second mission, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and I'd love to know what you think down in the comments. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Move up there, and then we'll move up there to the second floor. So until next time, guys, goodbye, and see you later.